Well, hello again. It's Tuesday of Holy Week, and yesterday we began a short series in which we are going to walk through what the events that transpired during Holy Week in what was, of course, the last week of Jesus's earthly life. Yesterday, we were with Jesus in the temple when he overturned the tables of the money changers and referenced a verse from Isaiah that God's house is to be a house of prayer and not a den of thieves. That night, Monday night, he went, as he did probably all of the evenings of Holy Week. He went to Bethany and probably stayed with Mary and Martha and Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. On Tuesday, on his way into Jerusalem, he passed a fig tree that had withered, and he talked about the need for and the importance of faith. And then back in the temple, there was a plot on the part of religious leaders to try and catch him and seize him, and Jesus managed to escape from that, and he had some strong words for the religious leaders, calling them, among other things, snakes, vipers. And then in Olivet, he spoke lengthily what we call the Olivet Discourse. It's a section in which he talks about the future, the immediate future, and right up to the second coming. He's talking about our age. And he talks about the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70. But he also talks about his own second coming and what life will be like in the period between the two Advents, in between his first coming and his second coming. And he talks about pandemics. He talks about earthquakes, and he talks about wars and rumors of wars, and that the entire period between his time and his second coming would be one in which there would be outbreaks of terrible trouble and trial. And in one sense, this pandemic that we are experiencing is a sign of the times. It's a sign of the last times. Ever since Pentecost, we have been in the last days. And I thought I would pick up one verse in Matthew 24 and verse 42. Therefore stay awake, for you do not know on what day your Lord is coming. Now, I don't personally believe that Jesus can come in the next 5 seconds. Many Christians do, but I'm not one of those. I believe there's unfulfilled prophecy. I believe that the gospel must first be preached in all the nations, and there are 6,000-7,000 people groups who have never heard the gospel in their own language, and I think that tells me that must take place before Jesus comes. But I do believe that Jesus can come in my lifetime, and perhaps we are among that last generation that will never die, that we will be taken up to be with the Lord. Well, you may disagree with my end time point of view, and that's fine. But the text tells you, stay awake, for you do not know on what day your Lord is coming. The next great redemptive event is the second coming of the Lord Jesus. As he came the first time, he came in lowliness, in a low condition, as the Shorter Catechism says. But when he comes again, he will come in triumph and in glory, because he's in charge. He holds the universe in the palms of his hands, and whatever we are passing through right now, he is in complete and utter control of it. So don't worry, don't fret, look to him, stay close to him, and pray. And may the Lord be with you today.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, and you want to make sure you get all of our content, not just videos, but podcasts and ministry updates, make sure you download our app. If you think you might have missed a video, click on our YouTube channel. A link should be down below. There you can see all of our videos, and if you want to make sure you don't miss anything in the future, hit subscribe. If you want to be one of the first ones to know when we release a video, hit that little bell icon. And if this video has blessed you, and you can think of someone else that it might help, use that share icon and send it to them. All, of course, for the edification of God's people and the glory of His name. Until next time, God bless.